Hi there, signs of Libra. Sorry for the pause there for a second. This is Kim with your next 48-hour reading, and how I'm going to do it is similar to the last time I did it. I did the breakthrough spread, I think, but that's what we're going to do anyway again. So the breakthrough spread. This it'll be a breakthrough pyramid spread. It has 6 spots. And I take up, I'm going to do tarot and a few other decks with it. The tarot I will take upright. I'll take everything upright, really, in this particular reading I do. So I have the Lenormand, the Kipper, the Animal Spirit, and tea leaves, and then just regular tarot. So sorry, it takes me a minute to get the energy going, your energy going. Subscribe and like, get connected, and kind of, if you can focus and breathe while I do this, and you do that, and then focused intent, like multiple people with focused intent is a very powerful thing. Your pattern, your challenge, your breakthrough, your power card, your outcome, and your advice card. All right. And then the Kipper style deck. Okay. And then this is a combination. It's called the Siren Song, and it has a combination of Kipper style and Lenormand in the style of a siren. So it's pretty interesting too. So the Siren Song. If the siren comes out, then that's you. No matter which one, like 1 or 2, it's you. Okay, your power, Libra, your outcome, Libra, your advice, and Animal Spirit, and then the tea leaf, and then we're really done. But it's a very fun spread. So if you've made it to this point, good, you're in for a treat. Wow, you have the hummingbird and the unicorn, both kind of like look like the 2 of Wands to me when I hold it like this. I think they're saying to really focus here on high vibe, the sweetness of extracting the sweetness out of life every second. That's what the hummingbird does all the time, all day long. And then the unicorn is getting that 6th chakra, 3rd eye connected with divinity. Focus on that. I think those messages probably wanted to come out too. All right. Do you wanna on my mind, on my mind. All right. And tea leaves. Okay. It's so hard to shuffle. Here we go. Oh no. Okay, the pattern, the challenge, or the breakthrough, to the power card, and the advice card. All right, already I'm excited. This is a fun spread. Okay, so oh God, really? And that one? Wow. 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 I know that these have come out before together. Seven of Swords, the Thief card, the Rider card, which is kind of like the Knight of Wands, or, yeah, it's news. It's usually good news, though, normally. Yeah, I have boat, money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall. The Rider is bringing in good news. The boat is a good idea too. And the cosmic egg, that's about tapping into what we were talking about. When I said if we had everybody's focused attention, we would be very powerful, right? And so this is tapping into the cosmic consciousness, which is all... You can't really take anything, actually. Like, at the end of the day, I mean, I know I'm going to get comments about this, but there's some kind of illusion that you just have to see through with this Seven of Swords. And if there is a pattern of this, of something happening like this, I'm not... I don't want to say for sure, but usually this is good news. You can tap into... very similar to the Akashic Records, to find out a wise discernment for anything that you feel is fishy, or you feel like somebody's lying to you or sneaking around or whatever. It's like we always come back to the same thing. Then I guess we ask ourselves why. Okay. Because the Seven of Swords is like, it can be lying, cheating, stealing too. The Four of Pentacles, the wealthy man, the polar bear, 15, the spider, and then look, I've got more coins. Money will be coming to you. Coins. There, there's only so many in that tea leaf deck about the money and coins and stuff, and you've got 2 so far out of that whole deck. This is about what you're holding on to. So I don't know, is the challenge that you need to let go, or that this person is going to let go of some kind of resource to help you? The spider says that you're building a self-sustained net or prosperity for yourself. Like that is what this card in that deck is. So both of these mean getting something. The polar bear is kind of meaning like somebody's going to help you, and somebody might be envious about it, but you're building your coinage. You're building onto yourself. I see this as building from a firm foundation. There's just jealousy or envy around that. And I apologize for my nails. I was messing with charcoal, and I still have charcoal on them. I can't get it all off. So here's your breakthrough. Rotation. Meaning you've gone through this cycle. Look, it looks like another spider web, doesn't it? Like, so you're either really, really good at something, or you're just really good at spotting this stuff. All right, Judgment can be about forgiveness. Maybe can be about second chances, big announcements. And then you've got imprisonment. Why does we feel stuck in a cycle? Oh, feel like that they might be stuck in a cycle? Because I don't really know who you are in these, but we have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn there. Maybe Aquarius, Capricorn again. You have somebody that is loyal. With imprisonment, it can be in the mind, or somebody being trapped in a cycle, always having to come back around for forgiveness, which forgiveness might be a good way to let go of something, but it doesn't mean you have to like take someone back or whatever. So the dog card, though, is if it's not indicating an actual dog, then it's talking about somebody who's a loyal friend, an ally, or just somebody you can really trust. Oh, really? Look, then I have Tiger, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. This is the High Priestess in you. This is the knowing and then knowing what to do. This is like a lot of confidence. You see a lot of confidence in that. You definitely should have confidence in your coins. Look at another like symbol of a coin. You've got another one. Gong, an exciting event is what it says. And be careful at that exciting event, because I also have Dagger, fears, worries, and tense situations. And you want to be careful because of this deception or sneakiness coming around, so as a pattern. So you want to be Yeah. Absolutely. If you sneeze, if I sneeze during a reading, it is a major confirmation that what I'm saying is pretty true. It could be a chance for somebody to stab you in the back. It might be somebody that you really, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe this is like the only person loyal to me is my dog. Like maybe that's the energy that's saying. Maybe Sagittarius. Look, Sagittarius, Sagittarius, Sagittarius. All right. Temperance is taking things that look like they can't go together, ultimately shifting things around until there's a balance and a purification. It's a balance. It's making the impossible possible. Carl Jung. Toil and labor. So you've been in hard situations where people have had to kind of rely on patience and divine timing and just put in the monotonous, I don't know why I said it like that, monotonous, busy work, the rotation, that stuff. Yeah, that's what that represents. It's like hard work. This is in your power though, so you're no stranger to hard work is what I would say. I have rooster, an arrogant, boastful person that you should not cross. A rooster, an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. And I'm really being pulled to the house behind the rooster. Why? I don't know. So maybe that's a message for you. Maybe somebody's animals are getting onto your property and it pisses you off. Or maybe they crow like really early in the morning. So listen, knowing who you have to be, not treat different or special, but knowing who sometimes you need to avoid, it will be important with that card. And so you should have wise discernment about somebody's temper. Yeah. The stingray is you've built up a big, a strong backbone with the stingray, and this is like upping your confidence even more. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Ooh, and you got two snakes. You know what's funny though, Libra? We were doing, I was doing your reading about a week ago, and it said, I remember the title because I've never had a title like that. It said, there's 4 snakes. Like, watch out, there's 4 snakes around you. Well, now we just have 2 snakes in your reading. This is somebody that means harm, that means to talk in a way as to offend. This type of person that will get themselves killed because they try to do things that are mean to others, and actually try to hurt others with either the things they say or whatever it is. And so their karma's already pretty heavy, or you could even, hey, that might be their dharma, I don't know. But you could say that some things are getting taken care of. The snake would probably mess with the rooster though. And I have the Queen of Swords for your outcome, which is being very sure about a decision that you're going to make. It's being very sure. It's also setting your boundaries. If the spider web is yours, you know how easily you could cut it with that knife. So it's like, I think you're being reminded that you have a really nice safety net or prosperity for yourself, and to protect it at all costs with the Queen of Swords. At all costs. Good communicator, excellent at using the brain, using the intellect. I was gonna say orator, like speaking, but and the only reason I'm gonna say that is it's the tarot where her hand's like out, like she looks like she's communicating. Like blinking, you know, a good orator. I hope I'm saying that word the right way. Spirit, heartache over what you no longer have. Well, you know what? The Queen of Swords knows what person, situation, place, what times need to be cut out. Like, do we need to save some time here? Is something stealing my time? Or someone? You know what I'm saying? So, making a judgment call. This might be you making that judgment call and finally being really decisive, making some kind of big decision, right? Well, the father figure, elk. Responsibility, the father figure type energy, responsibility doesn't have to be father. Could just be like masculine energy of being responsible, knowing what to do and doing it. Maybe judgment on that. Probably be advantageous for you to sit in that Queen of Swords energy, ready to cut out any situation that doesn't serve or that feels off in your intuition. So I have gift here, 17. That's always a good thing. And that look like that. It's coming from that. It looks like that. Anyway, yeah, it's a gift. It could be anything. It could be anything. According to everything you've got down here, it looks like it will be coins. So your advice is to choose carefully from the options that you're given. You're given many options. Not all can be seen clearly. You're also showing up with 7-7 here, as well as a multiple of 7. So what we've got is a lot of spiritual challenges. And discernment is one of the big ones. Any way that, like, the mind could get impaired, any fuzzy way to mess up your thinking, I wouldn't do it during this time, at least for sure, because it's a time where there's confusion on purpose, and there's smoke and mirrors on purpose. It's ultimately your choice that will put you in a situation where you would be close to these not so great energies. It is one of those decisions. All right, and message of concern, 2 7s, 14. I'm a big numbers person. When I see a bunch that's a lot of 7s. So message of concern is maybe about your choices, maybe about I don't know, what are these options about? I mean, maybe it can be about your options. I have murky thoughts, which is exactly what it's saying. It's advising against this murky thought card. It's kind of like when you get in a situation where you're like, oh no, I don't know what I'll do. And you see how she has her hand to her chest. It's like she's like murky thoughts, thinking, I don't think I'll be able to handle this. Or whatever it is. But she can. And yeah, the murky thoughts card is saying you gotta watch out for thinking not so clear. Somebody could maybe want you to put your own dagger in yourself, and I think that if all they have to do is get you just a little not thinking right, and then you'll do it yourself. You know, it's self-sabotaging behavior. Don't do that. So Buffalo is here also with, okay, your presence is totally felt. You are the exciting event when the buffalo is here. You are the abundance. You can trample through anything. You can go right through obstacles and be the most powerful force in this whole story. The judge and jury, ultimately. That's you. And then I have younger woman. Last piece of advice. Dealings or relationship with a younger woman. So that's what I've got. Your power seems to be that you've dealt with some pretty shady people before in the past. And you know how to work hard, and you know how to get along. To some degree, you have the patience to get along with people maybe other people don't get along with very well. I don't know, something like that. And this polar bear. So anyway, if you want a private reading and this one resonated, first hit like and then subscribe, and then you can go to my website, which is in the description box below. And until next time, I'm sending you love and light. Bye, Libras.